What is happening, fellow pioneers of human transportation? I'm Yogi Steve. You're watching ESA, the Electric Scooter Academy. Whoa. Videos about high-powered scooters. I'm out here on the Wolf King GT. It's going to be a rare day off video on this scooter. I'm actually getting over being sick. I passed 2 COVID tests, but it sure felt like I had COVID just because I was sick for like 4 days. And now, a couple days later, I'm still kind of tired. I lost 10 pounds on the scale too. Everybody knows I've been talking about losing weight. But anyhow, so I miss getting on this scooter, you know, I just got it. And I'm probably not gonna go back to work for another couple days. So I thought I would take it out for a personal video. And we're gonna visit Brian first. He's down here somewhere. I just want to say hello to him, support him in his mission to sell trips to the tourists. Look how crazy it is out here though. I just put the kickstand on too. It's an ankle biter. Come on, look at me out of here. I couldn't find Brian. He texted me, he said 10 minutes. I said, you know what, let me go do the chores that I got to do, because we're also out here to kind of eat, because while I was sick for the past like 4 days, I haven't had like a serious like restaurant meal. So I really want to get a burger and fries. And I also placed an order at the Artistry, which is half price. And I got the camera set up, so for the ride footage, you're going to get a much better picture than if off my chest. So making these vlogs are a bit of work because I take the sound off the chest mic and put them on top of, you know, whatever I'm doing. And that just makes these videos a little more work. But I appreciate you guys watching the day off videos. Tons and tons of delivery videos coming on the Wolf King GT, no doubt. I mean, this is going to be my primary delivery vehicle. Man, this thing is so crazy. Just in 3rd gear, it's fast as fuck. So this is going to be my primary delivery vehicle once I get back on the road doing deliveries. I'm definitely taking a couple more days off. Like, I know I sound a lot better, but I definitely felt like I was really sick the last few days. So a few more days off, and then I get back on the road with the King. But I just wanted to give it a ride. I want to thank Voromotors again. I want to thank Voromotors again for sending this to me. Don't forget, any EMOVE or KAABO product, use the link in the description, get $50 off. That really helps me as a content creator. Electric Scooter Academy, bonus code. Use it if you're buying one. And follow me on this channel as I work on this KAABO, as I put mile after mile on it. Because what I do as a YouTuber primarily, I think that has real value, is putting lots of miles on my scooters. Anybody can do a performance review that literally takes 10 miles of driving. I'm going to put thousands of miles on this scooter, and we're going to see how it holds up. I'm sure eventually it'll be at my mechanic's place. I was actually thinking about letting Ryan take a look at it, and I know you can replace all the screws on the KAABO line on really any scooter, even a Dualtron. You're smart to upgrade your screws. It's unbelievable to think that even at that level, the biggest dealers don't use the absolutely best nuts, bolts, and screws, but you can upgrade all your little parts for very little cost if you know what you're looking for. But here we are again, out in traffic at like, we're not going too fast, like 30 miles an hour, I guess. The scooter is super comfortable though. I love the wide handlebars. I keep saying that over and over. The suspension is fucking amazing. I mean, I'm not really that sensitive of a driver. Suspension doesn't really mean that much to me in general. Dualtrons have stiff suspensions. I'm just completely used to that. And this scooter has a little more rear suspension for sure, but it's also relatively stiff. You don't want to be too bouncy. Like, I'm not a huge fan of all the bounciness that you can get like in a NAMI scooter. That type of suspension I think is unnecessary and really better for smaller scooters. I mean, how much bouncing are you going to do at speed, I guess, if you're taking it off-road? But I don't believe in even taking the best scooters off-road. I think that's ultimately a mistake. Oh, we're stuck here at this fucking light now. Let's go south on Fairfax. We're on this road a lot for deliveries. I'm not even going to bother with the bike lane. This thing is just too big and fast. We're going to the Artistry. It's half price Saturday. I already put my order in. We're just going to walk in and get it. We're not even going to have to lock up. We're just going to get there, walk in and get it. Smoke Machine Supplies. My favorite brand, every Saturday, half price at this store, which sounds like an unbelievable deal, but don't forget, taxes here on Smoke Machine Supplies are 30 to 35%. Some shops are only 30%. Hey, fucking prick. I'm a pedestrian, you gotta let me go. You know, some shops, the taxes here are 35%, and some of the shops the taxes are 30, so between 30 and 35. So when you get half off, it's really no better than a 20% discount. But it helps because the shops are expensive, they're not giving anything away, and I think it's a really good deal. It's really interesting riding this scooter without the box. I still have my feet in the middle or towards the back. I don't really, I guess I don't ride like a traditional rider because of the way I'm just trained at riding. Oh, I just put the kickstand on this scooter and it's an ankle biter. Holy shit. I just got to make sure, like, every time I step on it off, I'm aware of that thing. Difference between this and the Ultra has a wider deck. It doesn't seem to make too much of a difference. My feet are in a pretty comfortable position here. I feel like I could ride this a long time. There's nothing wrong with having a wider deck though. But I know they've had this model for a long time, this size for a long time, so that's probably not changing. I'm more concerned with handlebar height, and the handlebars on this are perfect. I don't think you need to raise them at all unless you're above 6'2" or 6'3", and I don't think even then these are raisable, to be honest with you. Or maybe that's one of the comparisons of the drawbacks against a Dualtron is you can't really. The Dualtron's a little more easy modifiable, especially in the stem, up and down. Maybe you could raise this, I don't know. Are these spacers? Could you add spacers? But I don't know, I like it this way, so it's fine. All right, we're taking Santa Monica into Boys Town to our favorite shop. So nice out. Yeah, no fucking around, summer's coming. It's a weird time of year though. It's been basically like gray all morning and afternoon. It's like now it's like almost 3 o'clock and the sun finally started coming out. That's like not the greatest weather where the sun really only comes out when it's, you know, like later in the day. I want to have like a whole day of sun. This is California. What's up with this bullshit? We know what this is though. If you're a local, we call this May gray. And then when it happens in June, we call it June gloom. Oh shit, let's make this light. Let's fucking chase this bus. All right, we'll do this. It's stupid, but we did it. Oh, I don't want to fuck with this guy. Oh, we get him. You know, we know as locals, we have May gray, we have, fuck. We have May gray, we have June gloom. And then July, August, September, October, hot as hell. November can be even hot too. But you know, we're all babies here. If it's not sunny all day, May forward, we cry about it because we're soft, but it's not the worst thing in the world. We're closing in on West Hollywood. You know, they call it Boys Town, but I've heard the percentage of gay guys here has actually really reduced just because a good neighborhood is a good neighborhood, right? So people want to move into a good neighborhood. I would love to live in West Hollywood in a nice part of town. Truth is, I live in, as far as Hollywood goes, an apartment's the best part of Hollywood you could live in. I wouldn't say I got lucky, but you know, when you live here a long time, it's like fucking Bitcoin. If you get in early, you get a good deal. I still pay $2,000 a month in rent, but it's for a nice 2-bedroom. Pretty busy out here on Saturday. Man, I'm getting hungry, guys. It's been days and days since I've had anything delicious. I've been living off of like fruit and juice and soups. I don't know if I'm gonna love it the way I have the camera mounted, but I have to figure out a way to mount it better in the long run. But I really wanted to try to get a good non-fisheye 360 view for you guys. But if you mount this camera too close and you try to shoot 360, you end up with, you know, some of the footage is bad. I know some of you guys have complained, but honestly, more people like the 360, or at least the good footage with the 360, as compared to don't like it. So it's here to stay. And I've stopped shooting those like hard B-roll shots, which I will eventually go back to, I'm sure. But that's a lot of work, like stopping and putting the camera down and running back and getting it. So I feel like to a certain degree, like this one kind of substitutes for that. And what I really like about this 360 camera, I've said too, is I can just unscrew it and it's easy, boom. So let's go in there and get our shit. I can see the scooter through the window, so we're not tying it up. How you doing? I ordered online. That's why I ordered online. I don't have to deal with any shit. These guys are just chilling back here. Awesome. All right, don't worry about the change. I appreciate it.
Have a good day.
You too. Oh, they were keeping me waiting for a while, man. This place is usually very good. I mean, I'm such a baby. I was in and out of here in 5 minutes. But, you know, I worry about my fucking scooter, somebody messing with it, even though, look, this is the nicest part of town. Oh, you scare everybody. Yeah, it's pretty sick. Alrighty guys, the rest of this is going to come from the chest mount because I really couldn't keep the camera on the handlebar like that. I feel like that was dangerous. I'll figure out a better way to mount this on the King. But we're going to go back. We're going to say hello to Brian. And like I said, we're probably going to get something delicious to eat. You see there's a lot of traffic out there, right? Like, thank God I didn't have to sit in that shit. Yeah, man, this scooter is big. And I'm still treating it like I'm new to it, you know, just because I've got a lot of experience driving. 35,000 miles, 35,000 miles, I'm a pro. Doesn't look like I give a fuck. I'm talking to you, buddy. Keep making fun of me, we'll see how long you last. Yeah, somebody called me sensitive in the comments, and I feel like there's not enough evidence to say that. Sensitive about certain things. Whoa, I didn't turn the scooter on. And I tried to fucking trigger. How fucking stupid am I? That's bad. So I got 20 seconds. I got plenty of time. Put it in third gear. Dual motor. 10 seconds. We're good. I hit my fucking ankle on the kickstand like 10 times doing that. So now we're going to go back to West Hollywood. Yeah, somebody in the comments, I mean, it's not that big of a deal, said I was acting sensitive or I was sensitive. And I think that I disagree with that hypothesis, as the evidence, I think, is that I am neutral or almost insensitive because I'm older, you know. I'm just like in your 50s. Gen X is not sensitive. The entire generation, I mean, the way our parents treated us and shit, it is what it is. They weren't bad to us or anything, but we learned how to take care of ourselves from a young age. Not just like physically feeding ourselves and shit, but like psychologically, you know. For me, I'm totally used to like being on my own. That's something else. This is a single guy. But yeah, so it is what it is. Keep picking on me in the comments. We'll see how long your status lasts as a viable user. I am sensitive in the sense that I really only want support for YouTube. It's like it's like my art, and I just don't need to hear shit from anybody. You know, it's just not necessary. I put a lot of work into it. I love doing it. I would do it for free, but I'm not. So, oh, I sound like an old fucker. This is what it is. We're not getting younger. We're only getting older. I don't believe in older and better. Although I keep taking my testosterone, trying to get younger, and I'm working out. Get some fucking music on here. A little Rush for sure. What's this guy doing? I can only see some guy that's like in a fucking rush. Oh, fucker. Yeah, this thing is definitely fucking roadworthy. I should make a viral video and take it on the freeway, right? It's like, I feel like, I actually did drive a scooter on a freeway once when I was a new driver. I'm talking 2019, and I'm telling you, I was on my EMOVE Cruiser clone, my outlier scooter. I got an order for something, and if I remember correctly, it was ice cream, so I felt like a lot of pressure, like it was gonna melt. And I was such a stupid new driver, I turned the sat-nav on, and it told me to go on the freeway, and I couldn't figure out, looking at the map, an alternative to the freeway. So I jumped on the freeway for like 3/4 of a mile on my fucking scooter. I just rode the shoulder at like 35 miles an hour probably. That scooter went pretty quick, like at least 30. But, so I have driven on the freeway. I mean, I wouldn't make that up. It's too stupid of a story. It was like too stupid of a thing to do. I wouldn't make that up, but I definitely fucking did that. So, but I'm not gonna drive on the freeway just for a viral video. Man, we're stuck here in traffic. If you want to get pulled over on your scooter, this is where you start being an asshole. But I don't know, I feel like I'll just stay behind this giant fucking truck from Nevada, this Denali. I guess he's turning off anyhow. That's a really big truck, huh? Oh, we're good. Look out! Look out, motherfuckers. The King is coming through. I should learn how to use the horn. It's a pretty good horn, I just never use it. You guys ever notice when I take Sarah out on the scooter, she loves to hit her horn? I don't know what it is about the horn. I just don't like using it. I feel like it's just not necessary. The horn is really only for warning, like at the last second before an accident. You see an accident or something real bad, or somebody coming at you or whatever. I don't think it's for just like randomly fucking beeping, but it's fine if Sarah wants to hit the horn. Not the worst violation. Oh, a cyclist just runs the light. That's how he gets ahead of us, huh? All right. Yeah, some lady on the street is just screaming, how fast does it go? And I'm gonna go, I don't know, 60? It's funny. Some random old lady. I feel like I want to run this light, boys and girls. Nobody here, nothing going on. This guy's running the light, so why are you yelling at me? The few people who are yelling at me for running lights. I feel like it's like all the wellness I'm doing for the environment, everything I'm saving the environment from by driving the scooter instead of owning a car. You owe me a couple of red lights, no big deal. I think my karma is fair, it's balanced. Man, the scooter is cool. I like catching the reflection of myself in the mirror sometimes. I don't really see certain angles of myself on this scooter, but I think it's fucking cool. I think actually the King has more of a visual look. You know, the truth is the Dualtron to me always seemed like it was like a Glock. You know, just like all black, sharp corners. I mean, the King it's got like some roundedness to it, and it's got color. And people have been, you know, it's really, aesthetically, it is. I think it's a better looking scooter than a Dualtron. Build quality, it's not. The difference being is in the longer term, a Dualtron will probably be in the shop later than a KAABO. They all go to the shop at one point or another. They all need tires and brakes. If you don't do that yourself, that's like 500 to 1,000 miles. Similar on both lines. But, you know, there are things in the scooter like the bushings, the suspension, really everything that you don't think about that wear on scooters, and build quality on a Dualtron is a little bit better. Now, is it 30% in price better? Probably not. So I really have no trouble recommending the KAABO or the KAABO line, because the ride performance is unbelievable. It's just as good as a Dualtron, and a lot of people would probably even prefer this style of ride because it doesn't have any, it's not jankiness. A properly tuned Dualtron is not janky, but the stems creak. The stems creak and the joints on that scooter, the tolerances are different. They're just different. That scooter bends. The whole scooter frame on it has more motion than the KAABO does. Which, you know, that has its own line of problems too. Like with the KAABO, something would probably just first break right off instead of like showing signs of bending. But whereas like in a Dualtron, you'll see signs of like, oh, this part is going. But they're all, I mean, they're similar but different. Come on, come on, come on! Somebody honk at this motherfucker. I don't like to use my horn. Let's get fourth gear, chase him down. Let's go, fourth gear, let's go. Fuck these fuckers. Come on, let's go, Passat. Yeah, you're too slow, I'm faster than you. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, this thing in fourth gear is, I don't even know how fast it goes. But remember, we're in kilometers. I'll eventually change that thing. But it seems to get to 40, it seems to get to like 40 miles an hour in 2 fucking seconds. Remember, we're going uphill too. I got hit by a car over here, by the way, for those of you guys who are real old school fans. You might not remember, but this is like right where I got hit by a car. I was driving like right here. Lady was coming up the lane. I was here, and she turned right into me. I saw her coming. You can't help it. She just turns in, and you're fucked. I'm sure I have an episode about that somewhere. All right, we're going up the hill. Mode 4, let's turn it on. Let's go all the way. I'm not a thrill seeker, but it's okay. Actually, we're gonna go Sunset to Orange because Brian's his post is on Orange anyhow, so we should go up Orange. Sunset to Orange is probably a better street. Stay low, stay low. The height of the steering wheel is perfect, especially being a little wider. I barely have to crouch. That's the thing. I mean, if you're really tall, I don't know how you drive a scooter. I mean, I know how you do it because I've seen it, but you talk about me standing at the back. When you're tall, you're 6 foot or above. These scooters are made for like an average 5-6 foot tall person, I'm convinced. All right, let's shortcut through this bitch. When you're tall, I think scooters are going to be tough to ride. Like, you're never going to be super comfortable, and sometimes you should just get a bike if you're going to be doing like tons and tons of miles, you know. But here's what it is. All right, man, this thing, I got to figure out a way to turn down the front motor. That's something I know you can do, because I would like my tires to last a long time. Come on, what's going on here? This is the in and out line, by the way. You see these cars? They're all on line to get in and out. Can you believe that shit? It's not even that fucking good. Not even that good. What do you guys think about in and out? As a New Jersey person, an East Coast person, not a native Californian, I am not into in and out that much. I eat there rarely. I'd much rather go to Fat Burger, which is probably where we're gonna go, by the way.
So I've been trying to buy a scooter. How much did your scooter cost?
This one's like $3,300.
Oh wow.
This is an expensive one. It's a very fast scooter.
But it's like the ones that go fast and it's like heavy duty, huh?
Yeah, this one goes 60 miles an hour. pretty insane. It's very cool, huh?
Wear the mask, huh?
You gotta wear a helmet, knee pads, gloves.
There you are.
There he is, waiting for you. Yeah, it's cool. It's a very sick scooter. What's up, Brian?
Ready for Thursday? Are you excited?
What's Thursday?
The first.
Oh, you're gonna start training with me? You want that on record? All right, on the first, you're gonna start training with me?
Several times.
You've told me lots of things in our friendship.
At the first, yeah, Thursday. Right?
All right, I'm ready. We'll do it. All right, buddy. I think I'm going to Fat Burger. I'll see you in a bit. Good to see you. Thanks for helping me out. Brian took a cool picture for the thumbnail. The question will be, is can a wolf beat a predator? That's the question. God, all these fucking assholes. Why is this truck pushing so hard? What are you fucking doing? It's ridiculous. Like, it's one thing to nudge a car with your car. What is that guy doing, nudging pedestrians? Fucking prick. Oh my God, the fucking traffic out here is brutal. It's amazing. You know how many years I haven't had a car, guys? This is my 5th or 6th year. I mean, you guys, most of you guys, there's a little bit of like canon behind why I don't have a car. It was because I was living with a girl at the time, and she worked in the valley, and she didn't own a car. So I just lent her my car so much that I eventually put her on the registration. I eventually actually put her on the insurance, which is really cheap. I was surprised, adding a second person. And I never used the car. I didn't use the car for like 3 years. I barely used it. I was like, oh, my girlfriend is the only person using this car. And then when we broke up, I was like, do I need a car? And I got rid of my car. Got rid of the girl, got rid of the car. Got a dog to replace the dog that she left with, because at the time I still had Ripley the pit bull, and her dog was named Weezer. He was a cool little dog. I got a dog that looked similar to the dog that I got. Some people thought that was weird, but I just wanted a small dog. It didn't have to look like the old dog, but it didn't hurt anything. They got in love with each other very quick, and now Ripley and Bishop, you can see they're fucking besties. Bishop pumps the shit out of her all day. Where am I going? I passed the entrance. Fat Burger's over here. Fuck. Oh, it's fucking crazy wild out here with fucking zombies taking pictures of shit. And again, I'm trying to be careful because this scooter is just like super high powered, and I'm just getting used to driving it. Look how crazy it is out here, these motherfuckers. Don't do this at home, kids. Run, lady, run. Oh, here go the Rough Riders. Here come the Rough Riders. Yeah, it's the weekend. Watch your back, guys. Thank you. How you doing, ma'am? Let me get the large. I'm gonna get the meal. Can I get it? Add bacon, no mayo, but everything else is fine.
So add bacon. You said no mayo.
Yeah, add bacon, no mayo. Everything else is fine. Can I also, no cheese. Can I get thick fries? Well done. See, the scooter's fucking huge, but if you park it like this, real nice, it's pretty good actually. Here, I don't sit with my back to the door. That's a New Jersey thing, so we're gonna do this. Boom. Yeah. If they come in to get us, I'll be ready. But anyhow, it's almost time. All right, let's say a prayer. Since this is a very special meal, haven't had like any processed food in like 5 days. Baruch atah, I don't know anymore. That's the old Jewish prayer. Good. Man, I love Fat Burger, but going like a few days without any heavy food, you know what it's like. I feel really full. That shit was really good though. All right, let's go home. Oh, look at all this traffic. Oh, sorry, buddy. So we usually would go to like Target to get junk food, but this is gonna sound weird, but I'm taking care of Sarah's cat, and whenever I take care of her cat, she always leaves me like my favorite junk food supplies. And one of the things she bought me was like a nice pint of Ben & Jerry's, so I don't need to pick up any desserts or anything. So I probably will just eat 1 pint of Ben & Jerry's between now and the end of the night. It's like, what time is it now? It's like 4:30. Yeah, so that's my dinner. I'm not gonna eat another meal. It's so crazy busy out here. I love riding around on this scooter. It is just super fun. I mean, really, it's like super responsive, and I'm hooked on the sine wave controller. I don't know why Dualtron just doesn't put this on all their scooters. I guess I think it's a reliability thing in the overall picture. I know that I just have the feeling that, whoa, this guy just like stopped. I have the feeling that like these sine wave controllers are not like particularly expensive either. I don't think they add a lot to the cost of the scooter, but I think they might percentage-wise compared to a square wave controller be more problematic. I don't know. I can't figure out why Dualtron doesn't have their new models moving to this way of throttling, because you know the traditional Dualtron throttle is just so poor. So here we go. Ooh, all these cars coming. How am I gonna do this? I'm gonna jump across because I don't want to. This is like a very impossible place to cross. We'll just do this. Yes, it's fine. This works. Boom. This is just crazy scooter driving. Don't do this at home, guys. Also, always careful in parking lots. I learned the hard way. There's oil and grease everywhere in a parking lot, in a gas parking lot. So you got to be really careful. Same thing with like underground parking garages. I've wiped out there. I guess we are getting close to home. Here we are on the sidewalk again. Friends, I'm gonna make a move here actually. Can I? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. You jump into the street, make a right to make a left. That's gotta be like one of my slogans, right? All right, so that's the right. And now this bitch right, oh, we're gonna get screwed on the left. Oh, he'll do it right here. Uh-oh. All right, so fellow pioneers, thanks for hanging out with me again for another non-delivery video. I've been saying, I was really flattered in the last non-delivery video. I was saying that I would love to be able to one day quit delivery videos and just drive around, make videos like this and talk to you guys. You know, like Howard Stern on a scooter. Although I've kind of lost my taste for Howard over the years, but you know what I mean. I'd love to just drive around and talk to you and have a channel that I can make money off of that way. But I'm still doing delivery, so don't worry about that. That's coming back soon. But I was flattered that a lot of people said they like watching these day off videos and just hanging out with me and listening to me talk about bullshit. And that is that. I appreciate everybody's support, you know, saying that those videos are good. Guys, thank you very much. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave comments, ask questions, set your notifications, because I will live stream eventually again. I keep doing it. I keep like not doing it enough, but I plan on getting back to it. Sorry if I say that every time. I'm very busy making videos. All right, guys, I appreciate your support. See you next time.